let's go to the number one, to our top topic of our 10 things to watch in this game.
Woo.
Season implications and momentum. We're 1-3. We can't afford to slip back, right? We cannot afford to continue to lose. We're coming off a moral victory. We're coming off of an actual victory. We're coming off of a defensive and offensive performance that you can, as a Dolphins fan, say, okay, I saw some really, really good stuff. Is this considered a statement game? Should it be considered a statement game?
No. A statement game is against the team you're not supposed to beat, not against the team you should beat. I think if we beat the Chargers, that could be a statement game. I think we face a hell of a lot of options that could be considered statement games after our little 4-game set here, where we have teams like, Baltimore and Buffalo again. We face Washington. Like, those are statement games. What this says to me, if we win this one the way that we should, is that the team is responding to the coaching still, that the team is still bonded together, and that the first 3 weeks of the season were a hiccup, and we're starting to move in the right direction. Now, you and I have been still very negative isn't the word, but questionable. Yeah. We've questioned a lot of things that have happened on this team. We've questioned a lot of the decisions by the coaching staff, by the Chris Greer. I think the roster doesn't have the talent level it needs to in terms of depth. But man, if we can get on a streak, I think it starts here. We've survived against the Jets, and I'm saying survive because that team was let back into the game.
Yeah.
We need to not survive this one. We need to take the next step, which to me is a decisive win by 10 points or more, and do our job, get out of there, get back to Miami, and then get prepped for the next team.
Yeah, and I know. I think I am going to call this a statement game of sorts for the exact reason that you just said, right? It's time for this Miami Dolphins to show the talent level that it has, because I do believe this team has talent across the board. This is the kind of game, to your point, that don't just put your boot on their neck. Finish it. Don't let them back in the game with prevent defenses in the fourth quarter. Stop going away from what's working on the offensive side when your outside runs and your bootlegs and your short to intermediate level passing game has been killing that team all night. You miraculously go 3 plays in a row running H-chan right up the center's ass, right? Like, what are you doing? Like, that's the kind of stuff I want to see stop, because this is a very winnable game against the team that has been struggling, has had some admitted very shiny moments, but less so than I guess they would hope for. And you have to win these kind of games, because, to your point, we have a series of games coming up that are relatively winnable. All of them, I think. Even Cleveland, I think, is very winnable.
Yeah,
and if you can,
Dylan Gabriel now, so I mean,
exactly right. And to your point, the LA game, offensive line is in shambles due to injury. You have Atlanta, who's been hot and cold. I mean, these are all games that are winnable, right? And if you can build the momentum from the Bills game, you saw the momentum carried over from the Bills game to the Jets game. I want to see it continue into this game and continue into the next game, because then you start to see the defense feeding off the offense and the offense feeding off the defense. And that's when a team can become pretty untouchable.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think this says it all here. I think, Tua was having fun.
Yeah.
Other players on the team were having fun. When we start to have fun again, we start to play confident. We start to be a team that the fans can have confidence in. I don't have any confidence in this team yet. That's why I'm going into this game kind of skeptical. Like, yeah, we saw them beat the Jets, but we really saw the Jets beat themselves a lot too. So, yeah, we get the credit, and we deserve a lot of credit. We played very well for a lot of that game. But the Jets also did a very good job destroying themselves and imploding a lot of that game. So, great call out here by the Mad Greek. Great call out here. Go back to the Blake. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's nothing negative about the truth. It's been a bad football team for 3 out of 4 weeks.
Yeah, sometimes the truth sucks, right? But I think, we on this show, for those of you that are new, we do believe in accountability. And I think with accountability comes harsh realities, right? And I don't think this team is as bad as the product that it put on the field in weeks 1 through 3. but I do think there still needs to be marketed improvement.